Hi, is your name Chibs? I'm Travis. Sorry I get this video to you like a day after you sent it. Yesterday was busy. But yeah, so you want to know why you're not making it up there, and I can tell you. I have this part of the video paused right here because it's at this moment when your feet keep going higher than your hips that I feel like you could really do something better than what you did here. Also going back to the backswing, your backswing is very archy. It's quite good, but the rings, let me just draw a picture here, from top to here, and then to your shoulders, and then to your torso. So, sorry, you're getting my hand in the video. That's a lot of curve. What I'd really like to see is, let me change color, a little bit more stretch from here forward. So, and then your head can be here. It's fine where it is. Sometimes when people are learning how to do swings, I have them look toward the floor because it's going to take some of that arch out, and that would be kind of ideal right there. And then the rings will be a little bit further forward. What this does when you look at the ground and you arch less is it helps your belly go upward, like this direction at the top of the backswing. When your legs swing back here, okay, so we're swinging back. When they swing back, you say your torso does come up a bit, but your legs come up a lot. It's not always better to have your legs come up higher behind you. It's better to have more body weight dropping into the forward swing. So whatever that looks like. I would just try to arch less, long story. So yeah, just a little bit less here and try to push the rings a little bit more forward. So your body can be maybe feet down here and up like this. That would be really nice. This is going to give you a lot of power and not too much whip. Whip is not always the best either. Okay, so, and then as you swing forward, right here, what I recommend, now you are using what I would consider long straps. Maybe you're, hold on a second. Let's go right there. Oop. So hard to pause it perfectly. Hold on, right there, stop. Perfect, okay. So once your legs get to this position, and you're here, your feet should be coming up quite quickly, going super fast. Take that power, and then we're gonna drive it backward, that direction, as hard as you absolutely can. When your feet are swinging forward with a ton of speed, and then they stop abruptly, and then try to go the opposite direction, your body will make a change. And the change will cause your body, keep changing colors for this, to look more like this. Like maybe your feet are down here and now your body is arched up. So it pops your hips up and forward without having to think about your hips popping. You just think about whipping your legs back. So that shoots you up in the direction of that arrow coming from your hips up this way is really where we want your upper body to go. So your upper body will be kind of like a chest to rings pull up like this. And then also we want your feet trying to travel backward as much as possible with straight legs, because that will help your upper body go this way. If you look at this arrow, if that kept going, you are doing a backflip. When you do the transition, let me go here. When you do the transition, we want to go this way. And if that keeps going, that's a front flip. And the hardest part about ring muscle ups, especially with longer straps, if you have less control over them, hardest thing about ring muscle ups is changing the direction. And so when you swing your legs forward and you snap them backward as hard as you can, that's intended to change the direction, not just send you up. It will send you up because your legs were going that way and your legs are moving fast and your legs have mass. So it wants to take you up. And then when you snap them back, Your feet will kind of, look, we want them to kind of go back, but they're more likely to just hang out here. And that's okay. We want them to hang out here. But if they keep going, transition's going to be really hard. So here's the up, and now the transition. Well, you know, you got quite a bit of height. Your hips aren't too low. We don't care about hip height. We care about shoulder height. But hips are attached to the shoulders, and this isn't too bad. But you don't really sit up. So if we look just a little bit further, like that's not a lot of upper body. See the rings being in front of you? You need to pull them back. You know, like the police when they go to, I don't know if you can see me in that little circle, but they go to draw their gun, they're like, hoo-yah, like this. Okay, that's the same thing with the rings. You don't want to keep them here like a little kangaroo, right? Holding a basket. You want to pull them back, and the rings move, so you can do whatever you want with them. So try to pull them back to here, get your elbow up, and then throw your head forward. You're gonna have to bend a little bit more in your upper body if your feet are this high. If you can get them to whip backward, like I was suggesting earlier, this position up top is going to be much easier if your legs are, say, down here. Okay, so a lot to that. Let's just watch it in full speed, or almost full speed. Next video. That was pretty good. Let's go here. Okay, one thing I suggest, don't swing too much. When you swing, your body is kind of bouncing underneath the rings, and maybe you're not like super strong at ring muscle ups yet. So the more you swing, the springiness in your shoulders, it gets fatigued. If you can do less swings, it's best. So just jump up, one swing, maybe up to 3 swings, but try to use that springiness while you still have it. Let's see. Now that's good. You're pulling the rings the right way. When you do this drill, you can practice overarching. So say you swing up and you pull to here. Instead of stopping there, make sure you come back down the same way you come up, but instead of just stopping with your elbows here, try pulling your chest up extra high. Because if we can get your feet to point down and your chest to go up, then your shoulders are gonna be way up, ready to go. Really, if you look at the hip angle here too, that's not much. The more we can get the hips open, the better. To do that, and I'm gonna send you a video on this, but to do that, I wanna separate your feet just a little bit, like shoulder width. Hello. And see, now looking at your torso, there's not a lot of lift. Still try to take a little bit of that arch out. Feet forward, snap them back, hard, harder. And pull the rings underneath your shoulders and, well, actually underneath your biceps. That's really close. You got a lot of height. Your hip height, if you look at your hips, let's zoom in real quick. If you look at your hip height here, that doesn't leave you a lot of room for error. We need more height. So even though we don't really care about how high your hips go, we need your shoulders high enough that they can kind of go over and finish here with your head over there, even if we need to. Arms holding onto the rings. But that's also gonna mean that your hips need to be up here a little bit higher. So yeah, ideally, we just need more power in the swing. We need to transfer the power more effectively, and then you have to commit to that transition. I'm sending you this on a YouTube link, as you probably are aware once you watch it. I hope this was helpful. I'll send you 2 drills that help with the legs on the snapback, and if you have any questions, if you want to do a free trial again, there's a free trial if you want to enroll in the monthly subscription. You can do it, and then you can cancel if you want. It's up to you, but I'd be happy to help. And I think we can make this work. So have a nice day. Are you in Germany? I go there a lot and I coach. I see that Sweat and Tears follows you. And I just coached there a few months ago. Sweat and Tears in Munich. Okay, ciao, ciao.